we are here. So here is the yarn section. Let's pick the yarn. In here as well. Now which one? Ooh, I love this one. Look at that. They have in different colors. So I don't know if I take these ones, but they only have in pink, purple and blue, or if I take this teddy bear type of yarn and it's already colorful. So they have like some that are super colorful. Look at this one. Cute, right? So I don't know if I take the chunky or the velvet one. I'm in between these two. Look at this colorway. So cute with the purple and the blue. Look at this one. Wait a minute. Look what I found. So many different colors here. So I've decided to go for this chenille velvet yarn, but I don't know which color, so I'm going to ask my mom. But these are the two I really like. Mai, what do you think about these two?
To do what?
The baby blanket.
Oh, that's beautiful. I prefer this one.
That one?
I like
The colorway?
yeah,
Yeah. I like this one too.
delicate
Yeah.
for a new baby.
Have you guys seen these tube super chunky yarns? I want to try to use them one day. Look at that. Yarn chosen. It's going to be this one. So I got 6 of those. And then I got a white one of the same yarn to do the border. And maybe some of the rounds of the squares as well. Round number 1. Round number 2. Round number 3. And here's the last round. Round number 4. So here's round 1 and now I'm doing round number 2. So here's round number 2 and here's round number 4. And this is what the square looks like. So here are rounds 1 and 2. The second one, it's with the little popcorn stitches. Look at that. Nice and fluffy. Here's round number 3. And lastly, here is round number 4. Here's round 1, round number 2, round 3, and lastly, round number 4. It has been quite some time since the last update. As you can see, Helena is here, my daughter. She's sleeping now. So I have some time to make a progress in this blanket because, yeah, we have to finish it so she can still use it before summertime. Right? And I have all of the squares completed. I have 4 different designs, as I have mentioned, and they are all fun. You don't really see as much using this super fluffy yarn, but it is 4 different designs that you can use. I'm going to measure the squares in a minute, and also I'm going to show you a close-up of all of the 4 designs that I've decided to use for this baby blanket. I made it in the last week before having her. How fun is this? Look at that. All of the squares are here. Ta-da! And I have the written pattern for all of the 4 designs I'm using for this blanket, and I'm going to be uploading on my Etsy shop and also my website if you want to buy the patterns for these squares that I have here. Also, there will be some explanations in there on how to complete this blanket because this is more kind of like a little vlog making this blanket. So these are the 4 designs. We have a puff stitch one. As you can see, it's nice and puffy and in relief. Then we have a more solid one. This one has a circle in the center and then it finishes with a square. This one is a simple granny square. And then this one, it's also a circular one, but then you kind of have more spaces. And I have 4 squares of each design, 16 squares in total. Now for the sizing of the squares. So the square I made 22 by 22 centimeters. Now for the joining of the squares, I'm going to be doing in my favorite way, in which is simply just single crocheting all of the squares together. And for the yarn, I'm going to be using this one, in which is the same yarn as I have used for making the squares, but just in plain white. And then the 8mm crochet hook, in which is the same hook I have used to crochet the squares. The next thing I'm going to do before I start joining all the squares together, I'm going to choose the layout of the squares. So let's go ahead and do that. So this is the layout of all of the squares. This is what it looks like. And now we can start joining all the squares together. So first I'm going to be doing all the horizontal lines and then after the vertical lines. So I'm going to be taking the white yarn and then I'm going to be working a slip knot. I'm going to start first by going through the very first two corners of both of the squares. You can also place them wrong sides facing, just like that. And then once you've done the corner, you can simply just single crochet all the way down, grabbing one stitch from one square and then one stitch from the other and single crocheting the two together. And then you single crochet all the way down. As you can see, it's pretty simple. Just take one stitch from the front square and then one stitch from the back square. Try matching the stitches and then single crochet into the two. And then repeat that all the way down. At the end, take the two corners of these two squares and single crochet into the chain 2 space. Now take the next two squares, place it on the side, do the corner, so the two corners of the two squares, and then single crochet all the way down. And then you're going to keep on repeating the same steps until you have joined the entire row of squares. So this is what it looks like. Now I'm going to keep on adding the squares and joining them together with a single crochet. At the end, you're going to fasten off and then reattach the yarn as you go up and do all of the other joinings that we have to do. So I'm done with the horizontal lines. This is what it looks like. And now I'm going to be doing the vertical ones. So I'm just going to be turning it so it's easy to do the sewing. And now I'm going to start sewing the opposite direction. When you get into the previous sewing, you are going to be single crocheting over the top of the previous sewing you've done. So do the corner, the first two, and then after that you're simply just going to go over and then you're going to go into the next two corners of the next two squares and then continue and carry on doing the single crochets down. And then you're going to be repeating the same steps until you have finished joining all of the squares. So I just finished sewing all of the squares together and this is what it looks like. Now the next thing is to make a little border. I think I'm gonna do some shells. So let's see what I'm gonna be doing because I'm not sure just yet, but this is what it's looking so far and I really like it. And the main reason why I love joining the squares with single crochets is that you have this in relief detail. Look how stunning that looks. And then the squares are kind of going in and then you have the in relief single crochets. I only have this left of the white yarn to do all the border, so I have to figure it out, a border that this is going to be enough. I think if we do smaller shells, I think this is going to be enough. So choose any stitch around. I'm going to start into this one here and I'm going to attach with already a single crochet. Chain 1 and then into the same stitch work 2 double crochets. So this is what's going to form our shell. Now you're going to be skipping 2 and then single crochet into the next. Chain 1 and then 2 double crochets into the same stitch of the single crochet, the previous one. And then skip 2 and now I got into the corner. So into the corner I'm going to single crochet, chain 1 and then work 3 double crochets into that chain 2 space of the corner. And now skip 2 and single crochet into the next, and now simply just repeat the same all the way down. When you get into the sewing, you're going to choose one of the corners. I chose the first one, so I'm going to be doing the shell here. So single crochet, chain 1 and 2 double crochets. Now I'm going to be skipping the next corner and then the following stitch and then single crochet into the next one. And now from here you can continue working the border all the way around. And the blanket is now complete! Ta-da! How stunning is this blanket? We had a little snuggle in the sofa earlier with the completed blanket and it was so nice. It felt so good. And this is actually my very first blanket ever that I've crocheted. So this blanket is so special. Look how beautiful it is. I absolutely love the edging all the way around. The in relief single crochet. This is my favorite, the in relief single crochet joining. Absolutely love that. So this is what the blanket looks like. I really hope you have enjoyed today's video. Again, if you want to learn how to make the squares I made for this blanket, I'm going to be having the recent pattern for you guys linked in the description. Thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed, don't forget to leave your massive thumbs up and also don't forget to subscribe so you can watch more of the fun things I'm going to be crocheting for my baby girl, for Helena. Oh well, I don't know if she loved it or not, but we will find out in a couple of years if she likes it or not. And this is my very first blanket that I've crocheted. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. Bye. Happy crocheting.